I want to show viewers a little bit more of the neighborhood. I was able to access an old home of mine on foot. I don't think anybody had been up there before. I don't think a single fire crew had been up there, and I'm sure that a car hadn't gone up there because the power lines were really heavily tangled. You had to be really careful when you were walking up the street. I found one of the homes I lived in as a child. Watch. I don't even know what to say. This is my house. This was my house. It went straight up into the air. It was a vertical, it looks like it was in San Francisco. It was a vertical house. And this right here was the garage. Right above that, living room and kitchen. Above that were the bedrooms. My bedroom was right over there. God, I went to high school here. I went to college from this house. I threw my first house party. The cops showed up. I lost my grandmother when I was living here to lung cancer. My parents lost their entire business. My dad almost died. My dog was eaten by a coyote. I'm thinking of all the bad memories, but there were a lot of good memories as well. We had a great big baby grand piano. It was my mom's pride and joy in the living room, and she would play Chopin and I would play chopsticks. I was a teenager here. Yeah, it's really difficult to see this sort of stuff, and I'm removed from it. You know, I'm 20 years removed. I live in New York now. I've got family out here. I've got tons of friends. But just seeing the damage and knowing that that you had memories connected to a place that is no longer standing. It felt raw for me, and if it feels raw for me, it's got to feel unbearable for thousands of people that are going to come back here in the coming days and weeks. It's not just the Palisades, Pasadena, Altadena, Hollywood Hills. It's also Malibu. Malibu has been severely impacted. An early estimate by the Weather Forecasting Service, AccuWeather, put the damage and the total economic loss all around here at $52 billion to $57 billion, a sum that could certainly rise if the fires do continue to spread. Malibu's iconic seafront has been devastated, with once opulent homes and iconic restaurants gone, just gone. The Real Inn is gone. If you know the Real Inn, you knew it was a landmark. It always put a smile on your face. They had great puns and jokes on the sign outside of the tiny little fish shack.